Okay, so I pretty much have nothing planned for this soap because quite honestly I'm terrified of it. It's Golden Wattle from Eroma, which is actually body safe. The one from Australian Candle Supply, somewhere is not body safe. This one, however, is. It's a floral, it's super strong, it's yellow, it looks like it's going to just do disastrous things. So I have some yellow out and some glitter and some balls. This is out of this is a Halloween pack of graveyard sprinkles. I bought it because it's got these cute little bones in it, but I haven't figured out what to put them on yet. But I thought, well, you know, I've got these and I don't know. They don't look anything like wattle, but whatever. So yeah, so what I thought I might do is put the yellow in first, and then I was going to hand stir it, but I don't have a whisk here. I have a metal whisk, but I don't think it's stainless steel, so I don't want to use it. So yeah, I'll stop telling you what I'm doing and just do it, shall I? Why do we do that? It's sort of weird. I'm going to put a lot of yellow in there, like a lot of yellow, because wattle is like super yellow. It's been so long since I've soaped, I forgot which button to push. I did it again. That's a beautiful colour. I love it. I'm just going to move that. I love it. Alright, so let's put some lye in here, shall we? Yes, well, what's today? Today is the 28th of November. And we have been cut off from civilization now for a week, I think, since they shut the roads. I mean, it's no big deal. Everyone was like, oh no, it'll be fine as long as the fire doesn't cross the river, and then the fire crossed the river and everyone's like, okay. Maybe we should panic now. So there was panic stations yesterday. Today everyone, because the southerly kicked in, everyone's a bit more sort of chilled out today. At lunchtime they were going to assess the situation and see if they would open the road. They've decided not to open the road. So I bought a buddy. I finally did it. I finally bit the bullet and paid too much money. I bought myself, alright, here you go. I am kind of addicted to planners and bullet journals, right? This I will not deny. And my absolute favourite that I found is the Lomomis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't really care, because who gives a shit about pronunciation, really? I'm going to give this a little whiz first. Anyway, the only place that sells Lomomi bullet journals, because I like the bullet journals, I don't like ruled pages. I bought one from Amazon, but it was ruled and I don't like it. It just looks shit. So I've got a really nice Lomomi notebook now. Anyway, so Journal Junkies in New Zealand had the Lomomi, and they had a beautiful mint one, and it's got like pink on the edges of the pages, and oh, it's lovely. So I'm just going to give this one more little mix, because it's not quite. Righto, that's it, that'll do. Yeah, so I bit the bullet and I paid $50 Australian for the bullet journal plus postage, which means it's really not that bad when you can justify your addictions. and I can. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm thinking in mid-sentence here, so I'm just sort of. I'm not sure. I'm gonna take this out. Oh, there goes some balls, orange balls, just going across the counter. I showed everybody my balls. I'm such a child, seriously. So anyway, yes, so I'm, you know, crazily waiting for that, and then the bloody fires happen, which, you know, not to belittle everybody's, you know, loss of income and whatnot, but I just want my friggin' journal. So, I'm being silly now. But, yeah, I've got an order last night, which I can't post out because the post is not going anywhere. It's all good, though. So, alright, that looks nice. Very nice. Let's pour this in and see what disaster awaits us, shall we? I'm going to move that and put this back here, just in case. I'm terrified. I'm so terrified. I'm so terrified. What's it gonna do? Oh, it's so strong, but it smells like wattle, guys. It really, really smells like wattle. There's no ricing. It's gone shiny, so it's going to accelerate, I think. Yeah, that weird shine. You can see it's thickening. Not like crazy thickening. What the hell is that? I don't know, there's something in there. It's a piece of wattle. This is fantastic. I don't know what's going on. What the hell is wrong with this? It's beautiful. It's perfect. I don't know. I was so terrified that this was just gonna just like kick my ass. Okay, well, what do I do? I can't just leave it yellow. It's hot. Very, very hot. That I can tell you for nothing, is it's very, very hot. What I'm going to do, it should be alright. These melon is here. I'm going to put I'm going to push my luck and put a mica line in there. Now this is a grey green, and leaves in Australia like gum leaves and whatnot are all more sort of on the grey spectrum. So let's do that. It's just a little something something. I'm not fart-assing around because who knows? Oh God, it smells like wattle though. Jesus Christ. There's no denying that smells like wattle. It does not smell like anything else. Now I'm pouring this on my stick blender. I'm pouring this on my spatula to try and stop it from breaking through the bottom layer, just so it doesn't mess up the whatever that stuff is. Now we've got a little bit of, see this here? It's not really ricing, it's sort of like, it's almost like a little bit of fragrance separation. You'll see it a lot with florals. What will happen, maybe, but this is just a guess, is this may leak a little bit of fragrance as it's curing, but it will probably suck it all back in again. So but as you can see how that's just all nice and smooth again now, because I give it a little mux. There you go. I was talking about Journal Junkies, which is in New Zealand, and then that was it. I had to say mox, which is New Zealand for mix. I don't know, I shouldn't make fun of New Zealanders. New Zealand, you know. They're New Zealanders. You don't want to, you know. Nah, that was going to be a funny joke, but I couldn't figure a way to say that didn't sound nasty. So I was going to say they're disadvantaged enough being New Zealanders that you wouldn't want to pick on them, but I actually really like New Zealanders, so I don't want to pick on them too much. I love their accents. I think their accents are freaking fantastic. And hello, have you seen Maori guys? Wow, hello. Big beefy dudes. If you're into big masculine dudes, Maoris, mate, they're the way to go. And you know what? They like their women big too. So, you know, I'm being with a chance now. Oh my god, I'm going to edit that out, because that was just terrible. No one wants to hear that shit. Least of all me. It's been a long week. A very, very long week. And while I have accomplished a lot, and I have said repeatedly that I'm not going to let the amount of money I make set my emotional baggage. I have made $5.50 this week, guys. Literally, I'm not talking about rent or anything. I have made one sale of $5.50 this week, and it is Thursday afternoon. So, but we have bushfires. We're cut off from the rest of the world, so no one can get in or out of town. So yeah, I wasn't actually expecting too much this week, but I was kind of hoping that I would make a little bit more than $5.50. Like, you know, there's still people in town, they still got to smell nice. Yeah, it's all good. Ah, dear. I had a market on Saturday, it's been cancelled because the town that it was in, which is the next one over, which I can't get to anyway, they were lucky if it wasn't, seriously, if it wasn't for the helicopter and Gaia, the big 737 Boeing, which that thing's friggin' massive, you guys. If you haven't seen it, I'm just like nearly swore because that thing is, obviously I don't get to see a lot of big planes. I have a thing for helicopters anyway, but when I saw that thing going over, it was like, and because they go so low, and I got to see it drop the pink retardant, which was so cool. I was driving down the highway and just looked out, and there it was dropping the pink retardant. I'm like, that's the best shit ever. So I was kind of hoping that I would get a pink house, but we didn't get any dropped on us, unfortunately. So they're probably not going to stick, and they look kind of weird. I'm just going to push them in a smidge. So yeah, they're going to come out. Come out, you dumb things. Just trying to put them on one side. You kind of get a wattle vibe from it, so it's not completely stupid. But they're just everywhere. They're still going, Jesus. They're still going, they're everywhere. They probably wonder, oh, that's not going to work. They're probably wondering what the bloody hell I'm doing. No, keep making them go too deep. Just light taps. Light taps. That was a bit too deep. But yes, it's been a hell of a week, that's for sure. Stressing out, and then on, oh god, I don't know what, it was Tuesday night, it looked like friggin' Armageddon. The whole sky was just full on red because there was a nor'easter blowing, which so it was basically blowing the fire towards us. And it, you know, there was like massive gusts, and it was like 40k winds, and yeah, it was a bit hairy there for a while. But I have my fire plan, which is, if the fire comes, I'm putting the kitties in the van, and we're going to drive out onto the seawall and sit in the van and wait till it goes away. That's my plan. Because my cat's like, I mean, they're useless. What are they going to do? Socks would freak out if I take him outside, so. Anyway, there you go. Merry Christmas. No. Merry Christmas. You won't see this till after Christmas, maybe? I don't know. I don't know when you'll see this. I have no idea. But I think I have waffled. So this is the thing, like I just made 2 soaps. I made Dirty Man and Grotty Girl, and I just made them one single, you can see here, I just made them one single colour, so no swirls, nothing. So I didn't bother filming it, and I think that took me like 5 minutes each. I filmed this, talk to you guys, 16 minutes later. It's like, God almighty. I'm hard up for friends. No. Alright. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go home. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. It's time for me to go home. Alright. I'll see you. Oh crap, I'll have to cut this in the morning. I'll come into work early and cut this before I open the doors. Alright. Bye. Hello. Oh, that's not the right way to cut that. Turn it round. Put the balls on the bottom. She's solid. That's what happens. No. No, that'll be fine. Should be fine. Alright, I'm actually keen to look into this. It's not quite as strong as it was when I made it. Still very strong. Oh, nice. Just a plain old, probably the straightest line I've ever done. Ever. Wow, righto. Look at that. Oh, it's funny because it's like, I wonder if it's gelled in the middle. Can you guys see how much more yellow that circle is? Which would indicate gel, so. But yeah, very interesting. I do like it. And I, thought it was going to play up. Thought I wouldn't like it, and I quite like it, and it didn't play up, so there you go. There's no fragrance leakage like I thought there might be, so I was wrong on that account. So, yeah, there you go. Okay. I think the green line, it's enough to just break it up from being just a plain yellow soap, so I think it was a good idea to do that. It got balls. Got balls stuck everywhere. But yeah, so it was definitely a good idea to just chuck that in. I'm glad I did that. But yeah, nothing very exciting. But now we have a soap that smells uniquely Australian, which means absolutely nothing. I don't think to the, oh, you can see the gel ring. The majority of my customers. I like that being an Australian YouTuber, I can make a soap that I know smells like what, my country smells like. So, not all the time, it doesn't always smell like wattle, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I've only been awake for an hour. I'm already out the shop and I've been awake for an hour. Well, I don't want to get up any earlier than 7:30. No. Alright, and while we're here, let's pop this little critter out. Oh, yes. You can definitely see the difference in the colour. So, there you go. See the difference? This is a lot paler because these won't go through gel because they're too little. So. And no ash, so I mean, honestly, if that's not showing that a water discount is what makes no ash rather than spraying with isopropyl alcohol, because I made 3 soaps yesterday. I sprayed one with isopropyl alcohol, which was this one. No, it wasn't this one. No, it wasn't this one. Didn't spray this one at all. Yeah, and all 3 of them don't have ash, but all 3 were discounted. This one not as much as the other 2 because I was a bit scared of the of the fragrance and what it was going to do. So, but yeah, no, I imagine this will be popular, so it probably won't, because if I say something's going to be popular, it won't be. But anyway, I want to get to cutting these other two so I can get the shop open at 9 o'clock when it's supposed to be open, and I will see you all there. Bye.